We're in.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Van Stuman here, and I'm with Jamie Stallings. We're at Southwest Junior High for tonight's opening round game for the Lakeside Golden Eagles girls team, as they have made it to the regional tournament this year after a great season. Of course, last year they were co-champions. Missed a lot of games last year because of COVID and weather and everything else. This year, took a loss to Farmington and a loss to Central in the last couple of weeks, which knocked them down to the 3rd seed. So tonight they're going to play the 2nd seed from the River Valley, Van Buren, down there behind us warming up. So it'll be the Lakeside Golden Eagles ladies against the Van Buren Lady Pointers tonight in opening round action. And Jamie, our girls are excited because Lakeside has never put a team in the regional tournament.
Yeah, it's a great game, and this is it's a first for either the boys or the girls. I think they're also excited to get some revenge. I think Van Buren beat them by 3 earlier this year. Charlene Hudson was out that game, and I know Charlene's excited to play. Coach Carter's excited to play. We've got a few Lakeside students walking in now. Should be a great game, a lot of fun to watch. The Lakeside girls always play incredibly hard.
Well, if the Golden Eagles come out on top tonight, their next game will be on Thursday. I just wrote the time. I forgot the time, so let me look it up. Thursday at 5:30, weather permitting. They come out on top tonight. They're going to get a chance to avenge another team, a loss against another team, the Farmington Cardinals, who just dominated the Alma Lady Airedales here. Of course, Farmington, the 1st seed from the Northwest Arkansas Athletic Conference. Alma, the 4th seed from down in the River Valley. So Farmington was they would be a favorite in the regional tournament, but they just really just turned it on. We came in just before halftime, and they were already up by about 21, 22 points. So,
yeah, should be a great game. We're excited to bring it to you. We're starting in about 15 minutes, so stay here with us on the Lakeside Golden Eagle Sports Network.
The Springdale Chamber of Commerce is among the top 1% of chambers in the nation to be honored with a 5-star rating by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. We work each day to make our members more profitable through programming and events that strengthen our economy, help to create jobs for a growing population, and support the needs of a diverse community. We make Springdale a better place to live. Learn more about the Chamber and Springdale by visiting our website, springdale.com.
And we're back here at Lakeside Junior High. This is Jamie Stallings, and I'm here with Van Stuman. Thanks for staying with us. We're about 2.5 minutes away from the game beginning. And Mr. Stuman, this should be a great game.
Well, we know that this is one of the few teams that has beaten Lakeside this year. This is one of their, was it 4? They've lost 4 or 5 games this year. This was one of the early ones, and they feel like they've got a kind of a score to settle with Van Buren. And when they played before, Charlene Hudson wasn't involved. They had some foul trouble from some of their other players. So feel like they've got a full complement of healthy players tonight, and they're ready to take on these Lady Pointers.
Yeah, and it's going to be exciting to see. One of the kind of the neat things about postseason is you're playing like it could be your last game. And for a lot of these ninth graders, and frankly for, Charlene and maybe Kaya, this could be their last game as well. So they're going to be playing with a little bit of extra energy, a little bit of extra excitement.
We've got a pretty good crowd here tonight considering everything. We had in our first game tonight, Farmington and Alma played. Well, Alma's boys play also after this game, and Van Buren's boys will play after that game at 7:45 tonight. So Van Buren's got a lot of people here. Alma has a lot of people that are still here in the bleachers waiting for the next game. So a lot of folks here in the gym.
Yeah, and we did have a few. There are several Lakeside fans, Lakeside parents, some Lakeside kids. I saw Coach Suter walk in with maybe half the offensive line, which is always going to be fun.
Well, we've got our local celebrities, too, like Dr. Michael Shepard, principal at Lakeside, Mr. Kelly Coons, Mr. Joel Lookadoo. We've got Springdale Athletic Director Wayne Stellick down here, and we've got lots of folks from other schools. Right now, let's meet our starting lineups. All right, well, we're going to help you hear the starting lineups. Lakeside starters coming out first. Marissa Brown getting the start tonight for the Golden Eagles. Charlene Hudson, both 8th graders. Kaya McCoy, another 8th grader. Caitlin Martinez, let me guess, another 8th grader. And now Sanaya Coachman, no, she's not an 8th grader, but she is a 7th grader. So, Jamie, we've got a young starting lineup tonight. Going small, Coach is.
We do, but they're super fast. They play hard. Sanaya's going to be the tallest one on the court. But she also is quick. She moves well. She's agile.
Well, number 10, Brinley Henry, starting for Van Buren. Also, number 11, Aspen Cone. 25, Lillian Gilbert. 32, Cameron Schmidt. And 33, A.J. McDonald.
And this is a much bigger lineup.
Much bigger lineup than what we have. So I'm wondering if Coach hasn't decided we're just going to try to throw some speed at them. Because normally Camila Flores has been starting in that spot where Marissa Brown is starting tonight. Sanaya Coachman, of course, jumping center against Cameron Schmidt.
I want to say last week Marissa Brown started. I know she's been getting a little more playing time. Coach Carter's excited to get some more youth, since they have a lot of youth already.
Well, there it is. Sanaya controls the tip. Ball's worked around. Caitlin Martinez with a 2 just inside the three-point line. It's no good. Van Buren got the rebound, and here they come.
It's number 11, Aspen Cone, with the ball. Pass is going to go into the backcourt.
Well, there's the first turnover of the game. Golden Eagles doing a good job making it tough on Van Buren to make something happen.
And Charlene brings it in.
I just noticed former Springdale assistant football coach Mo Henry in the bleachers tonight. He's the head baseball coach and defensive coordinator at Van Buren. So I'm going to guess that Aspen Cone is probably his daughter. That shot's no good. Here comes
Charlene with the rebound. Down to Kaya. Drives in. Marissa Brown. Over to Sanaya. Great work by the Golden Eagles. And Charlene does what Charlene does. Taking a three-pointer from where
and that was a really nice job right there by the Golden Eagles of getting that ball reversal. That's a big key in finding open shots, especially in transition. And here comes Van Buren. That's Lillian Gilbert with it first. She pops it out to Henry. Henry looking around. High post to Cameron Schmidt. High-low down to A.J. McDonald. Kicks it back out to Lillian Gilbert for three. It's no good. But there's Henry with the rebound. Van Buren gets a new shot at it here.
Van Buren is using their size to their advantage.
And there's McDonald. Over. That's right. McDonald with it down low. Doesn't find anything. Kicks it out, but the shot's no good by Gilbert. And the Golden Eagles have the rebound. Knocked out of bounds by Van Buren.
It was Aspen Cone that knocked it out, trying to make a play on the ball. Caitlin Martinez to inbound to Charlene Hudson.
Cone is another big Van Buren name. If they once had a basketball coach by the name of Benton Cone. And I'm going to guess she's somehow related to Coach Cone. That shot's no good, and here comes Van Buren again. It's 3-0 Lakeside still, 4:07 to play in the game, in the period. So Gilbert, point guard, she's been the one bringing it down today. Again, they're looking inside, gets it to McDonald up top, kicks it back out, now down low to Schmidt. And Schmidt's going to run over Sanaya Coachman. She takes the charge, and there's the first foul of the game. And it's on Cameron Schmidt. Golden Eagles have it. That's the second turnover they've caused. And Charlene gets it to Kaya over on the right wing to Sanaya, cutting out to the corner. She picks her dribble up and then dribbles again. Officials apparently didn't catch that, but she goes inside to Kaya, and the pass is a little high, and Van Buren steals it.
Still 3-0 in favor of the Golden Eagles. That long three by Charlene. Kaya wanting the double dribble. Rest kind of return the favor to Van Buren.
I guess so. I guess that was a makeup call, huh?
Good effort by both teams.
Van Buren just working it. And again, they're working. They're looking to go inside. Although right there's Aspen Cone with the three. It's no good.
Great
Sanaya can't quite get a hold of the ball, and Marissa Brown gets the loose ball, brings it down to Sanaya inside, and she knocks it down and is fouled. She's going to go to the line for the and one. That foul's called on 25, Lillian Gilbert. That's her first. Second team foul for Van Buren. And Sanaya's going to get a chance to make it 6-0 Lakeside.
Sanaya has been pretty hot from the free throw line the past few games.
Really good job by Marissa finding her down there, flashing to the basket. And in a little bit of traffic, too. She knocked it down.
Sanaya short.
She doesn't get the free throw, but Gilbert gets the rebound. And this time, looks like it's going to be Aspen Cone bringing the ball up.
Lakeside is not running their press, which they characteristically do. Gilbert misses. She is all up in there. That's a jump ball.
Yeah, Marissa had the rebound. Cone just kind of reached, not Cone, but Gilbert reached in there and tied her up. So jump ball and alternating possession to Van Buren. Three-point attempt by Cone is no good. And here comes Charlene with it. She's going to take it all the way into Kaya. Kaya misses the layup, gets her own rebound, goes up again, and this time she's going to be fouled. And that looks like that may be number 2 on Lillian Gilbert. And it is. So Kaya's going to shoot 2. Had some free throw problems in the last game against Southwest. 2:28 to play in the first. Lakeside ahead 5-0. And that one is perfect. Good shot there by Kaya. Neither team is subbed at this point. Second one's good. Lakeside leads at 7-0 with 2:28 to play. And now they put the press on. They went for that trap, didn't get it, but there's a Marissa Brown close to getting a hand on the ball there. It's kind of changed the tempo a little for Van Buren. They get it inside, and
Great defense by Sanaya.
A.J. McDonald got the shot, but Sanaya was right in her face, gets the rebound herself, pulls up at the free throw line, misses it. She had a foot across the line there. And Van Buren's got the rebound, and they're bringing it up. And there's Kaya coming from behind, knocking it away. And I'd kind of worried. It looked like Kaya tipped it. It looks like Marissa and Sanaya thought the ball tipped off of the Van Buren player before it went out of bounds, but the official disagrees. It's it's Van Buren ball. Back cut there by Van Buren. It was a nice job by Caitlin Martinez underneath, switching off and picking up the girl who would have been open otherwise. So that's a 5-second count and third turnover there for Van Buren.
Score 7-0. Charlene Hudson with the ball. Drives in. Misses in traffic.
Sanaya did a good job there trying to save it. Throws it right back into Lillian Gilbert, so she's going to bring it up for Van Buren. And there's Charlene taking it away. She's going to go in for the layup herself and knocks it down. 9-0 Lakeside, 1:25 left to play in the first, and Van Buren wants a timeout. It's just going to be a 30, so we'll stay with you.
It's been an interesting game so far, Van. I mean, I feel like Lakeside's come out a little cold, but they're up by 9.
Well, they've hit their easy shots.
Yeah.
They missed the long ones other than that 3 that Charlene opened up with. Van Buren, on the other hand, has gotten some pretty good shots. They've gotten it down inside, and they've turned and got some shots in good spaces, but they've really been contested. So when they've gone down to A.J. McDonald underneath, she's done a good job of using her body, turning, getting a shot, but she's got Sanaya right there in her face to shoot over. Sanaya's doing a good job of not fouling, not trying to go up and whack the ball, but just holding her position and turn around. She's got a block out, and she's got rebounds out of it. So nice, solid job defensively by Lakeside. And now they're going to put that press on.
Lakeside sends the same 5 in. One of the things about the Lakeside Lady Eagles is as hard as they work, they are in great shape.
And Van Buren very patient, hit the open person, but they couldn't handle the ball. So Lakeside's got it back again. Turnover, and Charlene's going to pull up. She's going to get it packed, though, and steal it right back.
Hey.
And then it's going to be stolen from her. Now we've got a jump ball.
That's a Lakeside ball, I believe.
The thing that's unfortunate there, it looks like it was Sanaya and Charlene tying each other up. There happened to be a Van Buren girl laying underneath them. Anyway, Golden Eagles are going to get this alternating possession. And Charlene's going to take a 3. It's a little off, but there's Marissa underneath with the board, and she's going to be fouled on the putback. 56 seconds left to play in the first period. It's 9-0 Lakeside. And, I thought that was Marissa. That's Caitlin Martinez. So Caitlin is going to get 2 free throws right here and try to extend that lead.
4th team foul on Van Buren. So they're going to have some kids getting into foul trouble pretty quickly.
Did you notice who that foul was on?
I didn't. I don't think it was Gilbert.
First shot doesn't go. So Caitlin's going to try to hit the second one here, make it 10-0 Golden Eagles. Little long there. Fight for the board. Kaya had it in her hands for a second. It dribbled away. Van Buren's got it. Here's Cone bringing it up the right side.
Kind of a soft press.
And as Cone's heading to the baseline side,
Marissa gives her a good
Brenda kind of gave her an arm bar right there, let her go on out of bounds. So there's the first foul on Lakeside, and it's on Marissa Brown.
More great defense, getting close to that 5-second violation. Kaya's on Cone, Gilbert at the top. Gilbert tries to drive. Charlene stuffs it.
Now Van Buren's taken out 32. They're not quite as tall as they were. There's a nice lob pass inside of McDonald. Gets over Sanaya. She misses her putback, and here's Kaya on the run.
Oh.
She finds Charlene, who throws it up as she falls out of bounds.
Great effort by Lakeside.
And Marissa Brown with the rebound, tries to put it back and gets fouled. Charlene, the pass was a little hot, and it was a little bit underneath the basket. Charlene just floated straight up in the air.
Yeah, Charlene was falling away as she shot that. Great effort by Charlene to get it up. Yeah, and I expect Kaya to take that all the way in. She is great at those running layups.
Well, Lakeside is not shooting the free throws well, but they're doing a good job getting offensive boards. Caitlin Martinez with the three. It bounces over the backboard. Right there, Lakeside again missing both free throws, getting getting the rebound, missing the put back, getting another rebound, kicking it out, missing that shot. Lots of offensive boards here. Lakeside's just got to start putting it in the basket. I say that like they haven't scored. They're ahead 9-0. And that's the end of the first. Golden Eagles lead it 9-0 over Van Buren. And we're going to take a break and be right back with you in a little bit here on the Golden Eagle Sports Network.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER. Hometown fresh.
And we're back here on the Lakeside Golden Eagle Sports Network. This is Jamie Stallings. I'm here with Van Stuman. And Van, what a first half. 9-0 in favor of the Golden Eagles.
Golden Eagles, and the thing is, the Golden Eagles probably feel like they ought to be ahead by 15 or 16. Yeah. They've missed a lot of free throws. They have missed a lot of easy shots around the basket. I shouldn't say easy, a lot of shots around the basket. Some of those rebounds and putbacks were by Kaya, Marissa Brown, Caitlin Martinez, who are not the tallest people on the court. And Van Buren's got some nice size under there, but the Golden Eagles have really hit the offensive boards. My goodness, they've gotten a lot of second shots.
I mean, second shots, third shots, fourth shot. That last flurry, I think we had 5 offensive boards. Super impressive. Still, you know, one of the hallmarks of the Lady Golden Eagles all year has been their effort, has been the pace at which they play. And it's smothering, as we see Kaya on defense right here. You know, just smothering defense that it's hard to do anything against as Cone brings it down.
Well, here Van Buren. So Van Buren gets it first on alternating possession. And Golden Eagles still in that man defense. Here's Marissa Brown. Badly outsized, but she does, again, a good job of putting pressure on the shooter. But McDonald, or I'm sorry, that's McDonald. She does a good job of getting the rebound, putting it back. So they're going to have their first free throws of the game.
It looked like an over the back. Marissa went straight up and down.
And that'll be number 2 on Marissa Brown. So Camila Flores getting ready to check in here. She gives Marissa a break. Golden Eagles just got a little taller.
Camila has started most of the games for the Lady Golden Eagles.
McDonald's,
with the rebound.
McDonald's missed both, so great chance for Van Buren to get on the floor there. Now, right there, Charlene kind of rushed it into a crowd. I think she felt like she was drawing a foul and, of course, did not get that call.
Yeah, I think Van Buren was wanting the charge there as well.
Here, Cone gets it ahead, gets it to
first
Cameron Schmidt, and she's going to score. It's 9-2 Lakeside, 5:22 to play. Kaya's going to take that 3 right there. It's long, though. And here's Lakeside. I'm sorry, here's Van Buren again, bringing it up. Cone's got it at the top.
It's kind of a frenetic pace right now.
It is, and right there, Cone knocks the 3, and you can kind of feel the momentum shifting. It's 9-5. Lakeside still at 4. 5 minutes left to play in the half.
Charlene's going to slow it down a little bit, and that's something that needs to happen. Since they came out this quarter, it's just been up and down, up and down.
A lot of quick shots, relying on that 3, relying on rushing it to the basket when it's not really there. But there's Sanaya with a nice move, and the official says it was all ball. Yeah, I guess he saw the body part of that, the hip check that went on down there.
It's going to be Lakeside ball. Charlene takes it out. Kaya gets open. Throws up the 3.
Drills that one.
Takes back the momentum.
That's one of the things that the Golden Eagles are a lot like the Razorback women's team. They can be cold for a while, and they can get hot again real quick. Ball gets in. Camilla tried to knock it away there. as McDonald was going for the pass. She didn't. McDonald gets a shot off. No good, but she is fouled. Foul's going to be on Camilla. That's her first. 3 on Lakeside in the half. Golden Eagles still lead at 5-12.
4 minutes, 20 seconds left. McDonald misses her first free throw.
We've had 1 free throw made tonight out of about 10 or so.
There's been a lot of free throws and not a lot of makes.
There's
McDonald
one.
makes that one, makes it 6-12. Charlene brings it down the court. She's not waiting this time.
Working the right
There
side
goes
over there.
Kaya.
She's feeling it now. That was about a 26-foot three-point shot by Kaya McCoy.
Yes, Steph Curry couldn't do much better than that.
15-6. Golden Eagles in the lead. Now they got the press going.
Great
Kaya
effort by
gets a tip
Kaya.
on it. Sanaya steals it.
Gets it. Watch this smoothness. Hey! Atta girl Sanaya.
Does a good job evading that because the Van Buren girl was set up. She was right there. That was Haley Smith doing a good job getting in position, and Sanaya did a good job of making that move around her. Really nice body control. We got a 30-second timeout here.
We got a full timeout.
Oh.
So let's go ahead and take a break. We will be back here in about half a minute here on the Lakeside Golden Eagle Sports Network.
You can love where you live and play at an apartment community managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with awesome amenities, including clubhouses, fitness center, pools, tennis and basketball courts, and playgrounds at select locations. Many locations also include golf privileges, business centers, game rooms, tanning beds, whirlpools, saunas, and resort-style swimming pools. View rates, photos, and apply online at lindsaymanagement.com.
And we're back here on the Lakeside Golden Eagle Sports Network. Score is 17-6. Couple minutes left in the half.
Golden Eagles gave up a little momentum there earlier. They were up 9-0. Van Buren scored 5 straight, including a 3-point shot from Aspen Cone. And at that point, it started to feel like it might be slipping away. Kaya McCoy's hit 2 threes since then, and then Sanaya Coachman right now is going to get a chance to get an old-fashioned 3-point play with 3:55 left to play in the half.
Sanaya hit all but one of her free throws last week.
And it's good.
Beautiful shot.
18-6 Lakeside, 3:55. And there's that press. Van Buren doing a pretty good job of being in position. Get a little close together right there, and that's when you get Charlene getting her hand in there. Nice little move.
Behind
right
the
there.
back, fake the pass, and then no chance. 20-6, 3.5 minutes left in the game, in the half.
And Van Buren in just a couple of minutes has really seen momentum shift away from them. Now there's
Travel.
I think Schmidt's trying to play a little faster than maybe what she's used to, and drags that pivot foot right there. She knew they were coming from behind and had to get it off quick, but a good job by Camila Flores being in position to keep her from getting to the basket. So Golden Eagles get it back on another turnover by Van Buren.
Yeah, Charlene was inches away from tipping that ball. Charlene gets it up top.
One, 2-2 zone here by Van Buren. And Charlene with a nice drive.
Oh, come
He's
on.
going to be called for the travel. And I think everybody in the gym, except for the official, is going, where was the travel there?
So there was no foul, there was no
I think the Van
points.
Buren fans are booing too.
Yeah, I would be. It's just the right thing to do.
Well, there's that tip again. Charlene gets a hand on it. Gets to Caitlin, tries to get to Charlene, gets tipped. Van Buren's fighting for it. Everybody's fighting for it. Jump ball down there. It's going to go back to Lakeside this time. 2:51 to play in the half. Lakeside leading 20-6.
And this is what they do. They pour it on, they get up, and they just keep going. Charlene sees an open shot. Charlene's never seen an open shot she doesn't like, and with good reason.
Kaya with a nice save inside to Sanaya. Sanaya kind of throws it away there, trying to get it inside to Camilla.
And Sanaya got hip checked as she was making that pass. It's interesting what's being called and what's not.
I think a lot of times Charlene is she is so athletic and so she has such great body control, more than most girls that you see. And I think a lot of times she gets fouled and it doesn't get called because her athleticism is just kind of off the charts when you compare her to a lot of the other girls she plays against.
Now it's a foul on Sanaya Coachman. Is that her first or second?
Well, it's the first one I have. That doesn't mean it's her first. But I believe that's it. That's 4 fouls on Lakeside. I got 4, so that'll be 1 on Sanaya. 2 on Marissa, 1 on Camilla, 1 on Sanaya. And
Schmidt hits both of those free throws.
Schmidt gets them. It's 20-7. And here's Charlene with a nice move, splits the double team. Can't get the shot to go, gets her own rebound. And now they're going to call the foul on the floor against Van Buren. That foul is going to be called, looks like, on Gilbert. Is it on Gilbert? If so, that's her third.
Oh, and then we're not. Yeah, we're in the bonus. Or we're in the, yep.
Yeah, she was fouled on the floor after the rebound before she went back up. So this is going to be a 1-and-1, but we've got some confusion on who fouled what and who. They just changed. Oh, no, they are saying 1. I thought they were saying they changed it to number 11, but what he was saying was there's a 1-and-1 now. Charlene misses that. Good job by Van Buren blocking out. Really nice job by them.
Gilbert's still in with those 3 fouls. She's been a force today. She's playing with a lot of intensity, a lot of speed. Schmidt takes out Kaya on the ball screen.
And it's just a battle in there right now. And the hustle by both teams inside is really nice. Cameron Schmidt, I really like how she uses her position down there. She's doing a great job of catching the ball with her back to the basket and making a move to the basket. She just can't get the shot to fall.
And Lakeside has a big role to play in that because they're playing straight up, hands in her face, not giving her anything easy.
Well, Brinley Henry came out with it there. I think her team had pretty much decided, okay, Lakeside's got the rebound here. And Henry was still fighting for it, so she gets fouled, and she's the one shooting free throws.
Van Buren has their size back in, and that's number 33.
That's McDonald. Yeah, and McDonald got her rebound back, put it up, and didn't get it again. There's a loose ball going around, and now Lakeside's going to get it. Both teams doing a good job on the offensive boards. Maybe that means both teams doing a bad job on the defensive boards, though.
Yeah, and it's an interesting, it's an interesting decision because I think Van Buren went ahead and put in their size.
Well, you talk about X's and O's and strategy, and sometimes you just got a player that'll stand about 28 feet out there and just knock a 3 down and nothing else matters.
Kai is getting a little frustrated.
Well, she's got a foul right now. That's her first of the game. And that's the 6th team foul on the Golden Eagles. So both teams in 1-and-1 for the last minute 6. And Kaya just got her second foul. And that's going to put Van Buren on the line. Yeah, Kaya's a little, she's like, what am I doing wrong? But here goes, looks like we've got Aspen Cone. No,
yeah,
is that Aspen Cone go to the line?
Number 11 Cone. And her and Kaya have been having a battle the past few minutes. I think they're both some of the better players on their team. I know Kaya is one of our better players.
Well, the shot's no good. Charlene brings it up, and again, she's kind of forcing it into the whole mass of humanity there. And Charlene right there gets the steal. I believe she's going to be called for a foul. No, she's
been on the ground a lot.
I thought he was going to call a foul on her right there. It's just going to say it went out of bounds off of Charlene.
the intensity is picking up in this game. Van Buren doesn't want to wants to make sure they're doing everything they can to compete.
Well, they don't want to take a 15-point deficit into the second half. Golden Eagles are picking up some cheap fouls here as we go along, too. That's the first one on Charlene.
The officials have really tightened up in the past minute.
Yeah. Well, I do think, too, Golden Eagles have been more aggressive. We've seen a lot more forearms and hand checks here. So Charlene's going to come out, get a rest, and save the last 40 seconds here. Cody Taylor's in.
And Cody plays great defense. And while you don't want to give up any fouls, Cody's one that – you got a lane violation?
Gilbert got both shots, but there's a whistle there. He's going to say it was a foul, I believe, on number 33. So I'm guessing McDonald must have fouled on the block out down there. So Sanaya is going to get a 1-and-1. There's a whole lot that's happened in the last 1 second of this game.
It's been exciting.
In and out. Marissa's fighting for it. And McDonald saves it. And here comes Van Buren.
30 seconds left.
Gilbert to Cone. Double pick up at the elbow. Inside.
All ball
to
by
Schmidt.
Sanaya.
It's blocked. McDonald with the rebound, put back no good, and now she gets a rebound, and she is fouled this time going up. That one, I couldn't see who that was.
Looks like it's on Sanaya.
So Coachman's got her second foul. And, you know, in the last minute here, Golden Eagles have had they've gotten themselves some players that didn't have fouls have suddenly got 2 fouls, which is not something you want to happen in the last minute of the half. It'd be nice to go into that second half pretty clean on fouls. First shot's good there by McDonald. And the second shot's good. 23-12, 18 seconds left. And Kaya's going to bring it down.
I'm guessing Kaya's going to dribble around a little bit. Take a long 3.
9 seconds now.
Sanaya's open.
And Kaya gets to the basket off the board, though. Little hard, doesn't go. And that's going to end the first half. Golden Eagles are going to take a 23-12, 11-point lead into halftime in the opening round of the 6A West Regional Tournament. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with you here for the second half of today's game.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
And we're back here on the Lakeside Golden Eagle Sports Network. I'm Jamie Stallings, joined by Van Stuman. What do you think about that first half, Mr. Stuman?
Well, it's nice for the Golden Eagles to go in with an 11-point lead, but a 21-point lead would be much better, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think so. It was the last minute in particular. The officials, you don't want to say the officials had an impact because it certainly wasn't intentional. But there were a lot of calls the last minute on both teams.
I feel like the Golden Eagles got a lot more aggressive defensively out away from the basket, and they picked up some cheap fouls that they didn't have to get. And so we'll hope that doesn't play into what happens in the second half. But right now, you've got your three top scorers for Lakeside all have 2 fouls, which is fine. But you'd sure a whole lot rather go in there with less than that.
Yeah, with 1 or none.
And, of course, Charlene was out the last minute. She picked up a couple of quick ones. And so
Kaya picked up 2 literally back-to-back.
Right. And then kind of Sanaya did too.
Yeah. But we've got Sanaya, Kaya, Cody Taylor, Caitlin Martinez.
And Camila
Flores. And so
Charlene is still sitting.
Out.
And it's possible. You know what? She may have 3. I missed a foul there somewhere. There were. I was a foul short. It might be that Charlene has more than I thought.
Well, we still got enough talent on the floor. We've still got a pretty big lead. And I'm excited to see what they can do. This is a good opportunity for, Sanaya to step up a little bit, for Kaya to step up a little bit without Charlene on the floor. And really take control of the game.
One of the keys here is going to be rebounds. And if it's something where they don't feel like they can get defensive rebounds real well, then they're going to have to get some more turnovers.
Gilbert goes straight up, and that's not even close.
Well, that's a good start for Lakeside. Golden Eagles are really happy with that beginning. So now Kaya brings it, and you get the good thing is you get the alternating possession back to you for the next jump ball. Golden Eagles working it. Kaya's inside. Again, she just kind of throws one up there. Gets the putback, and it goes, and she's going to get the free throw here. That's going to make it 25-12 pending the free throw. Yep.
And Kaya has not made free throws today. Her free throw shooting has not been great this year, so this is going to be, let's see if she works to turn that around. That's Gilbert. Is that her 3rd or 4th, Gilbert's?
On my count, that's 4, but like I've said, we're not in contact with the scoreboard down there. Kaya looks like she just decided to use board for that since nothing else was working on free throws. So we'll take it. It's 26-12, Lakeside by 14, 5.5 minutes left in the third.
Cone brings it down, and there was some competitiveness with Cone early in the game as Sanaya fights through the hip check from Schmidt.
Head to Camilla, she loses it. And then Kaya tries to save it and rolls it out of bounds. Van Buren's going to get it back. Looked like we were going to get a nice little run out there. And you got your post girl there who's not really used to handling the ball in that territory and had a hard time coming up with it. Cone kind of dribbling around here. Kaya on her. Kaya noticed not putting that forearm on her like she did at the end of the first half. Cost her 2 fouls. And there's Cody. Tips it, doesn't quite get it. It turns into a jump ball, and Golden Eagles are going to get this one.
Yeah, you can see the intensity, Lakeside's playing with right now, and that jump ball was a great example of that. Sanaya is left wide open. Good shot.
Taylor's in to get the rebound. Can't quite handle it, but gets it, knocks it out, and Golden Eagles control it. Martinez goes baseline out of the corner and gets her pass tipped.
Henry brings it down, out to Cone. Late whistle.
Not sure if that's on. It looks like the foul is called on Lakeside. Looks like they're calling that on Camilla. And it looks like it was under the basket as she was trying to get set up for the rebound. So,
and Lakeside needs to be careful off the ball. The officials have shown a willingness to call those. And those are cheap fouls that Lakeside doesn't need to give up. They don't have a deep bench.
Golden Eagles still having trouble getting rebounds, and Van Buren still having trouble making those baskets down there.
Caitlin Martinez, that's her first foul. We're going to get that on the shot. So
that's Brinley Henry going to the board. Yep, going to the line. 26-12 Lakeside, 4:18 to play in the third. And again, that's the biggest problem defensively for Lakeside is getting defensive boards. Van Buren's not shooting well around the basket. Golden Eagles are just giving him chance after chance after chance, and part of it is the size.
Van Buren has their big lineup in as Henry hits that. Makes it 26-13. Kaya brings it down. Out to Martinez. Kaya at the top. Sanaya's left wide open. They're going to give her that. Sanaya's going to take that shot, and she's going to hit it more often.
She says, well, you're going to give me that. I'm just going to take it then.
Yes, please, may I have another. 29-13. Combe brings it down. Kaya
reached and hacked at the ball there, got some ball. And it's one of those things where you can get yourself in foul trouble. She's got to be careful with that. Nice job on the inbounds there defensively by Lakeside. There's a three-point shot by Henry. It's no good, but again, Pointers with the rebound. That was McDonald again, but she misses a shot. Coachman with it, and she brings it down for the Golden Eagles. And there's, Lord have mercy, there was either a charge or a foul on either a charge or a block or something. Nothing called, though. Three-point attempt by Cone, no good. It goes off of Lakeside. No, it's a foul on Lakeside. And this one's going to be called on Camilla again. Well,
Lakeside
Jamie
needs to get their emotions under control. Like, the game has intensified, and you can see that, and that's great. Playing with emotion's great, but Lakeside needs to take some deep breaths, calm down a little bit, do what brought them.
And this time it looks like McDonald is going to be called for going over the back. And that's 3 on McDonald. And that's the second of the half for Van Buren. Well, you know, foul on Van Buren finally stops the offensive rebound flurry that the Golden Eagles are dealing with down there. They've got to figure out a way to stop that. Now, again, Van Buren can't, they're just not getting the ball to drop right now. And Lakeside's playing some good defense. Well, there's Caitlin again. She kind of was out of control. Good job by McDonald being set up, stopping her. And rather than backing out of there and passing, Caitlin just tried to force a shot up. Again, Lakeside's got to do that. Now, here's another way to stop offensive boards from the other team, and that is to get them to turn it over. Good job. Martinez ends up with it, gets it ahead to Taylor and back to Kaya. Gives it inside. She gets inside, kicks it to Sanaya. Sanaya loses it.
Oh!
And Marissa Brown picks it up.
Great job by Marissa.
Puts up the floater, and it's good, and she's fouled.
Great job by Marissa.
That foul's called on Haley Smith. That's her second foul. Third of the half for Van Buren. And we have a timeout being called. That's a full timeout. So, Jamie, what do you say we take a little break here? We'll be right back on the Golden Eagles Sports Network.
Choose the Wellness Centers at Springdale Schools. The Wellness Centers in Springdale are perfect for students and teachers. Teachers can go during their planning period, and parents don't have to miss work for students to receive medical care. Offering sports physicals, kindergarten physicals, vaccinations, well child checks, acute care, and more. Wellness Centers are located at a school near you. Wellness Centers in Springdale Schools, we are your medical home.
And we're back here on the Lakeside Golden Eagle Sports Network. Jamie Stallings, and I'm here with Van Stuman. And Van, we were talking on the break, you know, Lakeside's up by 20. It feels a little closer to me.
Yeah, it does. Well, you know, the thing is, the thing that makes it feel so close is you keep seeing Van Buren get shot after shot after shot around the basket. They're just not making them. And what Lakeside has going for them, what they've had going for them offensively, they've hit their threes tonight. Not a lot, but they've hit enough. And also the times that they have gotten in, it feels like they get fouled more often than not when they make a two-point basket.
Yeah, and that, Miss Brown at the line right now is one of those. And it was kind of a lucky play. The ball went to her. She went up and was fouled on the play. And the bigs, I want to be a homer, and I want to not say nice things about Van Buren. But the Van Buren bigs are doing a great job. Schmidt and McDonald both are doing a great job of making their presence felt in the paint, both offensively and defensively, and that's Cone with the 2. Makes it 15-31.
And that is maybe the first field goal Van Buren's had in the second half. And then Kaya comes right back down and hits the 3. You know what it reminds me, Jamie? It reminds me of those football teams that live on big plays.
Yeah.
You can stop them and stop them and stop them, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, and then suddenly they hit that 90-yard pass or big run. And that's kind of how the Golden Eagles are.
Yeah, and they live and die.
And now here's McDonald. She's going in, and she gets that shot to go. Now all of a sudden the pace feels different, doesn't it? Feels like neither team can stop each other. That's 3 straight possessions where we've had a score.
Kaya thinks about it, thinks better of it. Sanaya with the ball. And Sanaya hasn't had any of those, hasn't had a lot of successful drives. She had that one in the second where she slid in and got the N1. But Van Buren's doing a great job of shutting her down. Oh!
Well, that's an in and out one for Kaya there. Van Buren with the rebound.
Henry defending that ball with some bad intentions. Cone at the top. Kaya's not happy. Kaya needs to get back, get to work.
Henry throws up. Yeah, good job there by Cody Taylor having position. The girl behind her kind of came up over her and kind of tipped it away. That was Zoe Dalmat. But it goes off of her. She knocks it out of bounds, so Lakeside gets it again. Being in position is a big key. Golden Eagles have been getting under the basket too far, and part of that is that the offense is under the basket, and it's hard to root them out of there. Sometimes if they get too far underneath, you got to get around and get behind them and get them up under the basket more. Kaya's driving in on 3 people again and throwing up a shot where she doesn't have any balance. She has got to get under control down there.
And they're not, the officials are letting that play out, which is interesting. They're calling certain things, but they're letting some of those contested balls, and Kaya's going to get called for pushing Cone.
Not sure what she was thinking there, but she just got herself her 3rd foul.
Charlene's going to go in. And Kaya's going to come out.
And Coach Carter's pulling her in for a little, what the heck was that all about?
Take a deep breath.
I know a fan in Bryant, Arkansas who's having the same thoughts right now.
Yeah, I think Lynn Wallace, Coach Carter's mom, is going to be probably hollering at that TV as much as we are. I know she's been out there watching almost all of our games. Jazz said she missed our last one, but
okay, Ms. Wallace, here's the thing. Turn off the volume. Turn off the audio. Just watch. Don't listen to us. And there's the end of the 3rd period. Golden Eagles still leading by 17. They're up 34-17. 1 quarter left to play here, and we'll be back with it here on the Lakeside Golden Eagles Sports Network.
On the counter, finds a hole. Garrett inside the 5. Touchdown, Springdale. Shot good! Wide open placement, touchdown, Har-BER Wildcats!
And we're back here on the Lakeside Golden Eagles Sports Network, and we've got a 17-point lead, Mr. Stewart. How do you feel?
You should feel like it's in the bag, shouldn't you?
Yeah, but I don't.
And yet somehow it's just, first of all, you know this is a team that beat you. Mm-hmm. Second of all, you know this is the 2nd-seeded team out of the River Valley Conference, their number 2 team. And thirdly, they've been getting lots of shots around the basket. They just haven't been going.
And if they get half of those shots to fall, all of a sudden this becomes a much different game.
Of course, if half of those shots fall, they get a lot fewer shots because they're getting about 8 shots every time they go down the floor.
That's a good point.
But you're seeing, you saw there at the end of the period, Van Buren hit a couple of shots. Cone hit that little short corner jumper down there, and McDonald had a nice little turnaround on her move down there. And so it's maybe Van Buren's feeling a little better offensively here. We'll see what happens. Golden Eagles get it on, or I'm sorry, Van Buren gets it on alternating possession, which is good because you're going to want to have possession on the next jump ball here in the fourth.
Gilbert comes back in for Van Buren. She has 4 fouls.
It looks like travel's going to be called right there. I was afraid. Looked to me like that was about to be a. That looked to me like it was about to be a foul called. I guess something happened before, but I thought we had a little pressure. And here Van Buren's going to put on the full court press. They're going to see if they can get past him. And here Charlene goes right past. She's going to the basket. Nice left-handed scoop off the board. She's pretty smooth with both hands there, isn't she, Jamie?
Yeah, 36-17. 5.5 minutes left in the game. Yeah, McDonald stood in there. I think she was hoping to get a charge.
Well, I'll tell you, Charlene looked like Darren McFadden busting through the line right there, and the secondary's gone.
We're going to get a call. Looks like we got a foul on Sanaya. That's her 3rd. Sanaya's 3rd foul. 5 minutes, 20 seconds. Cone at the line. Looks like Cody Taylor's going to go in, I'm assuming for no. Cody Taylor might not be going in. Cone sinks the first one, 36-18. Let's see if Van Buren's size comes into play here.
Well, if the shot goes in, it doesn't. If the shot doesn't go in, it does. It doesn't. And here's the press again.
Quick turnaround.
And there's
beautiful.
A run out to Kaya is always a good way to beat the press.
Good at those plays. Great pass. Was that Charlene or Sanaya with the pass? It was beautiful.
It happened so quick, I totally missed it.
And Gilbert's working with 4 fouls. Cone throws one up. And does Gilbert take her out? Kaya. Oh, that was close. Great work by Marissa Brown. Sanaya's goes for 3, rebounds, shortest person on the floor. Back to Brown, let's set up the offense and slow down. Nope. Out to Caitlin Martinez for 3. Straight into Gilbert's hands.
That air ball,
left.
From this angle, I thought that was a perfect 3-point shot from Caitlin right there.
Great defense by Marissa Brown, forcing the ball out. 22. Haley Smith is coming in for Gilbert, it looks like. You got a couple come in?
There were a couple. I didn't catch them all. It's Cone bringing it up for Van Buren. The Golden Eagles back in are still in the man-to-man. And that's I believe that's number 3, Ivy Perkins, missing that shot. And there's little Miss Kaya again with another run-out layup. Golden Eagles doing a great job of finding her down the floor.
You can tell that's something they have worked on. Charlene's placing that ball perfectly, letting Kaya run onto it. And that's got to be hard to see. You know, as you're defending that, you think you've got a shot. Who are we going to get that foul on?
That's on Marissa. That'll be 3rd on her. 2nd. Oh, I've got that as her 3rd, Will.
That was her 2nd?
I'm going to give up trying to keep the fouls from up here, Jamie.
Coach Taylor's calling, or Coach Carter, excuse me, calling a timeout.
Well, 40-19, 21-point lead. You think you'd feel pretty good with that inside of 4 minutes, but again, it feels like a much more closely contested game than that.
And I'm starting to feel.
You're feeling pretty good?
I'm not going to go good, but I'm not uncomfortable at the moment. It's just been, the game feels very streaky. Momentum shifted a lot. And while Van Buren hasn't gone on a run, I feel like they have that ability. And 21 points is a lot to overcome.
Well, one of the things that should make you feel good is Lakeside, for the most part, at almost every position is quicker.
Yeah.
Or at least I'd say, looking out there right now, at least 3 of the positions, Lakeside's quicker. Our primary ball handlers are quicker, and that makes it a little harder if you're trying to come back pressing a team. Cone working really hard. She's getting very physical in there, and she's going to the rack. Gets fouled. She's going to get a 1-and-1.
That's Caitlin Martinez, her second. Yeah, Cone has done a good job getting in Lakeside's head. She's been in Kaya's head most of the game. You know, she's playing tough. She's playing intense ball, working hard. Great rebound by Sanaya. Good recovery. Kaya
was down there. I thought Sanaya was going to go for it.
Long rebound. And we have to get a foul on that. I don't know if it was the hip check or if it was
the ball.
Schmidt
I think
at
it was
the
pretty clean on the ball, but it was a hip check. And so Sanaya's going to get 2 here. Now, one thing that Golden Eagles have got to keep in mind, they've already put Van Buren into the bonus, and you don't want to get cheap fouls and stop the clock and put them in there. Another thing I'd say that Coach Wallace is thinking about back in Bryant is we don't need to come down and shoot quick threes with a 22-point lead and 3 minutes left.
We need to slow down the pace of the game.
Milk a little clock, make them come out, make them want to foul you, but you don't have to score again.
Sanaya hits both of those, 42-19, 23-point lead. Cone with the behind the back doesn't work.
Ball kind of got away from her, and Marissa took it away. Kaya goes inside to Sanaya. Sanaya loses it. Kaya gets it back, gets right back to her, and Sanaya's fouled.
That was beautiful. I don't know if that was on purpose, but that was great basketball. I know Coach Carter might not think that's great basketball, but that was fun to watch.
Well, it wasn't. If it was totally clean, it wouldn't have happened at all. The last pass wouldn't have occurred had there been totally clean passes there. But, you know, it just shows you the talent and ability that these girls have, because they've got such great hand-eye coordination and quickness and the ability. The 3 that are up there at the line right now can really play. They can play with skill going almost full speed, and that's a gift to be able to do that right there. And there's, again, Kaya in amongst the Giants, and she does a great job of getting her boards there. Now, it's hard to make the shot when you get under there.
Well, and Kaya.
But she's going to the line again.
She hadn't been great at free throws, but again, start racking up those fouls. Interrupt the momentum. I say that I'm going to keep saying how bad she is at free throws. Maybe she'll keep hitting them. I enjoy being proven wrong.
Well, you're used to it.
Yeah. Keep racking up those fouls on Van Buren, though. I mean, that's one of those things, if we can.
And there's Sanaya fighting hard for a loose ball. It goes
hit
off of her hand, though.
She gets hit in the face, so they missed that one. It's Madeline Elliott. This is the first time she's been in tonight. Cone brings it down.
About 3 minutes left.
Gilbert's on the bench. 4 fouls. She's been one of their leaders today. Caitlin Martinez on defense. And pretty good defense, slows it down.
Now let's see if the Golden Eagles take a little more time here. I'm about to say they're probably not. Yeah, there's Sanaya taking the 3.
And why would you take?
There you go.
Why would you take time when you can shoot like that? What a shot!
Reminds me of Chris Likes against Auburn, and they're in that last few seconds, and he takes that 3.
Got the reach-in foul. Is that going to be on Martinez?
I think so, and it's with 2.5 minutes left and a 27-point lead. It's probably not a good play, but you feel like you got a chance to win this game now.
Yeah. Yeah, as we're about to go into mercy rule territory, I feel pretty good. Not great.
Well, Cody Taylor's in. Cone at the line, misses it. And here's Kaya, and she's on the run. There she goes. She goes ahead to Marissa. Marissa gets it.
Great
gets
job
in position.
arresting her movement. Did we get the foul?
And she's going to get.
Yes, sir,
she's going to get the shots. we got to say the Alma Stream team have we all were setting up here together tonight as they've got 2 games, the game before us and the game after us. And they've been a lot better neighbors over there than we have been, I'll say.
Yeah, I'm not great at setting up cameras.
Well, Marissa misses the first one. Misses the second one, but there's Kaya
with a
again.
rebound.
Again, that quickness is really making a difference inside with helping us get offensive boards.
Kaya did a good job right there pulling out. Like, she thought about going in for that hack. And she doesn't need to. She needs to let Cone just run herself into a wall.
2:15 left. Golden Eagles up 46-19.
And you can see, this has been an intense game. This has been a hard-fought game. You can see the frustration building up a little bit with Van Buren.
Van Buren loses it, and here goes Sanaya. Is she going to dunk it, Jamie?
I would.
Well, I know you would. We all know that. Nice job there.
48-19.
With 2:05 left to play, there's timeout taken by Van Buren. It looks like the intent there is to get some players in. So looks like Van Buren's saying, you know what, let's just let's let some kids play. If Golden Eagles up 29, if we get one more point there, clock's not going to stop.
And I don't think the Golden Eagles are going to let off the gas. They don't have a deep bench. I think they'll work to slow it down some, but
I know they brought some 8th graders today, and even maybe another 7th grader to get them here, get them some tournament experience, being with the team, feeling what it's like.
Gilbert's back in. She has 1 foul to give. Throws it up from 3.
Gets a little floater right there. 48-21, and looks like Golden Eagles are going to be called for palming the ball. Christina Kaneko in for the Golden Eagles.
Coach Carter is subbing a little bit, so that's Cody Taylor that heads to the bench. Minute 40 left. Gilbert with the drive.
And there's one of those little runouts from Kaya McCoy. That time she lost control and didn't get it cleanly off the board, so it's no good. And it's little things like that even though this is a big lead right now, those are things that got to be cleaned up before they play Farmington on Thursday, because they're going to play Farmington on Thursday.
Yeah, and Farmington looked good, Van. That was a well-coached team that executed well.
Nice pass there by Sanaya. Nice job handling it there by Charlene. 50-21.
With about a minute left, so a 29-point lead. Gilbert brings it down.
Charlene with the board inside a minute.
And Charlene's going to take her time.
Taking the time.
Van Buren's not going to foul. .40 seconds.
Lakeside just passing along, and Van Buren's not really putting any pressure on. They're kind of content to let the time run out. Golden Eagles running their little. We got a foul right there on Van Buren, and called it intentional foul is called. And looks like Kai is handling it real well. She's just going to say, okay, give me my free throws. He called an intentional foul, so they're going to have to clear the line. That little offense that Golden Eagles are running down there is it's a nice little kind of a time control offense they use sometimes when they're just wanting to run some time out and make sure that your best free throw shooters are the ones handling the ball.
Kai is short. But
she missed, and she missed the shot as well.
That's well done.
Sorry.
That's a great dad joke.
Sorry, Kaya. That little miss short right there has been on the offensive boards like a demon tonight.
And that's going to start the mercy rule. So 23 seconds left. Lakeside's up by 30. Their ball.
Charlene got a little active with it, lost it, now she's fouling. Clock's going to continue to run, though, and it's going to run out before any free throws happen.
And that's going to be game. Lakeside is going to take this one 51-21. Great effort by the Lakeside Golden Eagles. And Van Buren.
Van Buren's going to get the shot. I think they're going to give her the free throw. They stopped the clock there just before time ran out to give her a chance to shoot her shots. It's a 1-and-1. It's good. That's going to get it back under 30. And Van Buren's season is going to end tonight. Golden Eagles going to live to play another day, weather permitting. We're hearing bad news about what might be coming here midweek.
So we hope to be able to bring Thursday's game to you. We hope there's a game Thursday.
The next time the Lakeside Golden Eagles play in this tournament, we'll be here and we'll bring it to you from Southwest. It'll be as scheduled right now. It will be Lakeside versus Farmington at 5:30 on Thursday night right here at Southwest. So make sure you find the link for that. Just go to the go to the Springdale Schools TV page on YouTube. You'll find the link there. Hopefully you'll probably see it on emails that come out from the district communications office. Check the Lakeside Facebook page as well. And what are we saying? The people that are listening to this know how to get here already. So we'll for Jamie Wilson, this is Jamie Wilson.
I'm a little short for that.
No, I went to school with a girl named Jamie Wilson. One of my best friend Lyle's sisters. Her name's Jamie Wilson. Married Jim Mabry from Memphis that played for the Hogs. Anyway, Jamie Stallings tonight. I'm Van Stuman, and we're going to be back to see the Golden Eagles continue their run to try for a 6A West Regional Championship in 2022. Jamie, enjoyed it. We'll see you Thursday.
Have a great night.